Chuck Neighbors was born in Michigan in 1955, and from the start was the sort of kid that demanded your attention. He loved pretending and playing practical jokes and making people laugh. He was raised in a Christian home where going to church twice on Sunday and once in the middle of the week was the norm, and established the spiritual foundation for his future ministry. Acting in church dramas is where Chuck began to discover his passion for theater. He found his niche in high school with lead roles in such plays as Dracula and Guys and Dolls. He also competed in forensics tournaments, taking state honors. Chuck went to Carson Newman College in Tennessee and soon began landing leading roles in such plays as Of Mice and Men, The Remarkable Mr. Pennypacker, and Carnival. It was also during these college years that he got his first professional job in theater as assistant to the director and male understudy in the Smoky Mountain Passion Play. During that one summer run, he played all the major roles, Jesus one night and Judas the next. Moved by a desire to pursue theater and feeling a call to ministry, Chuck left college in 1975 to join the Covenant Players, one of the few professional Christian theater companies in the world. Here he honed his acting skills, performing literally hundreds of characters and traveling all over North America and abroad. It was here that he also found his true love with a stunning Canadian gal named Laurie, who became his partner for life. Together they emerged as leaders, conducting tours and managing offices for the Players. One highlight was a tour to Hawaii, Japan and Korea, performing primarily for the US military, in such places as airplane hangars and even aboard a submarine, and flying by helicopter to mountaintops in Korea to entertain troops. In 1984, after nearly 10 years on the road, Chuck and Laurie, moved in part by desire to raise a family and more importantly a distinct call from God, left the Covenant Players and launched Masters Image Productions. The distinct call from God was to create a one-man drama of Charles Sheldon's novel In His Steps. This classic of the Christian faith was an instant success, and during the first year was performed over 100 times. At first, a much younger Chuck grayed his hair and donned a fake beard to give his character that older, more distinguished look. In the late 80s, Chuck's presentation of In His Steps caught the attention of David Maines with his national radio program, The Chapel of the Air. Chuck's drama was featured, and that significantly broadened his audience, which led to the presentation being performed on both radio and later television. In His Steps was followed by new dramas. In the late 80s, the drama Scenes Unseen addressed the problems of drug and alcohol abuse and was performed in school assemblies and on college campuses around the Northwest. But of all the dramas, it has been In His Steps, with its famous question, "What would Jesus do?" that has been the mainstay of Masters Image Productions. The story begins when a homeless man interrupts the worship service at First Church of Bremen.